What's going on, everybody? This is John Bain. Want to welcome you to a vlog. Looking forward to having fun with you guys today. I guess it's not really fun, but looking forward to talking to you guys today, like we should do every day. And I just some update stuff. I haven't done a vlog in a week or a couple weeks now, and just trying to give you more information. I know a lot of people are going to the a few are going to the streams. Information happens from there, and just a bunch of other things. So I figured let's go ahead and have another sit down. It is Sunday, so Sunday we'll do this. I've been really busy this weekend again. Ended up streaming on Friday, and then ended up streaming Saturday. And didn't have a real video for today because of the streaming, so I put the streaming up, and I've been recording my butt off today, so I have a lot of videos for you guys. So I think after thinking about it and having the Saturday streaming, I think I'm gonna change the schedule one more time for me in general. Is that I think Sundays there's gonna be a day off from doing it. And if I put a video up, I will, but I'm not gonna schedule that I've got a video up. I'm gonna make sure that way I can, when I get done streaming Saturday night when I go to bed, I'm not sitting there like, I don't have any content to put up for tomorrow. It's more or less like if I do record on Saturday, I'll have more content to get ready for you guys, and it'll give me Sunday to get some other stuff done that we need to do, which brings me to the next thing. The real vloggerizations, the life ones we've been talking about and everything. I've been working on that. I've been using the equipment that I've got in, learning it, which is there's a skill set that involves using at least in a minimal capacity that I feel is of value to you guys. And I gotta thank you guys for letting me be able to get this type of stuff, because it's because of you guys I was able to purchase it. Mainly, the patrons and Patreon. Thank you so much for the support. We reached the goal. I had a goal of 500 and a month on there, and I was like, I didn't think I'd ever really get there, but the goal on that one was like once a week. For one video a week, we will have one that is closed captioned. I'm going to get somebody to do closed captioning for me on one video a week, and that way, people that are not as good with English or deaf, folk, they at least have something they can kind of watch. I don't know if that's from like my stuff's so awesome, you guys need to do, but I was just thinking that's one way to help people, give them some entertainment that they might enjoy in a capacity that they probably normally don't get it. So that's an amazing thing. But back to the vlogging. With that, and then the super chat, there's been a couple of you guys just so amazing. Thank you so much. It has allowed me to get some no pros, as I call them, and has also allowed me to get, that was my oven, a good camera. And so I've been learning to use that and whatnot, and next week I'm just going to finally start editing stuff together, start doing it, and we're going to have that live vlog thing going on. And then on Sundays is when I probably go out and do the hiking. I'll probably do the kayaking, anything like that for it will probably be part of that portion of it. And which also was another thing, like I've been doing the ketogenic diet now for over a month, and I've lost 25 pounds. And so I'm hit 260. I was at 285. I'm 6'3". I was at 285. Now I'm down to 260. And we were moving into another phase now of things, which is I call it the superhero workout. That's what it's called. But a lot of the higher end actors did it along with the nutrition portion of which I'm doing too, to attain very good bodies within a certain amount of time. But health level is what I'm going for, and feeling good. I need to feel good because I've hit dark times a lot through the past month, but it is what it is. So feeling good physically helps a lot with feeling good mentally. And that's what we're going to go for. Endorphins are a very, very powerful drug. Let's see. What else have we got going on? The Conan series is going strong. We, still trying to strum up more PvP. It is for content creators only. I keep getting comments on videos, probably from nobody that's going to ever watch this video. Though it's like people have a vested interest in me maintaining it the way it is. And if it gets more people on it, it's going to be based off of content creators. So I'm sorry, but there's only so much humans can do, and we'll just keep flowing with it and come up with different ways to trying to increase the amount of stuff going on in times that we're available to do it. That's another thing. We have a lot of European YouTuber content creators on there, which is great. I'm glad to have that. That's a great diversity thing. But then the opportunities to come across people are diminished more so. What else we got going on? The Baniacs sending me to PAX Australia. Callus started this, we were saying about, I'm going to say about 2 months ago. 2 months ago, maybe a tad bit around, somewhere around there. He started 2 months ago for me. Well, you guys said, yeah, and started it. So he started it, and he put it up for 2,000 US dollars. It's just crazy. First off, from it even being started and everyone agreeing was already crazy in the first place for me. But last week it made it. It made it to 2,000. So I went ahead, right when I saw it, I went ahead and purchased my PAX Australia tickets right then. Got my full pass and blah, blah, blah. Well, from the point that we did from the 2 months ago to then, I found out that plane tickets have pretty much went through the roof compared to what they were. I'm sorry, I will not fly in through China. There is a reduced rate stuff there, but I will not do that. It's like a self-preservation thing. I won't do that, but I can't go there and afford to pay that flight ticket and then go there. We do have, there was an awesome person that during the streams that said that they'd be happy to put me up, give me a place to stay. I know they've got stuff going on in their life, and I don't want to fly halfway across the world, go to the other side of the world, and not have a secured 100% place, especially if I'm bringing equipment with me to there. So that me getting any sort of hotel to be near there, and also not knowing it, would add even more on it. So honestly, what I'm trying to say is like almost double of what it was raised and what I could pull out of my pocket already. It would cost. So there's no way in heck I'm ever no. There's not going to be another GoFundMe for more money. I am not. No. Next year I will make sure I'm ahead of the game, and I will make sure I have funds set aside, so when the tickets when we know when the dates are going to be, I can go ahead and lock down and get my airplane tickets for a price that I think is fair. But that being said, I can either return everything, which if that's what people end up telling me they need me to do, then I'll be happy to do that. Or I looked and I made sure of PAX West. That's in Seattle. And I'm able to lock down round-trip plane tickets, hotel right next to the event itself, and I can be there the day before up to the day after and be like right across the street from it, and be there from Friday through Monday and fly out on Tuesday. And it would kind of cover most of it, and then I could afford to put the rest on there like I was planning on doing PAX Oz. And I'm leaning to do towards that, but you guys were the ones that actually raised the fund in the first place with the intent of PAX Oz happening. And again, if it had happened earlier, not like no bad on anybody for anything. That's sometimes life is life. But if it had, I think, like, how plane tickets get after a while, it gets closer to dates or something, has more of the seats are taken or something, the price goes up. So that's been an issue. That's an issue. I don't mind getting my passport. I don't mind flying out. I will not go to China. Doesn't feel safe right now. I don't think it ever will feel safe for me. But that being said, I'm pushing towards. Actually, I am going to go to PAX West. I'm going to do that, and I was going to see if there's any negativity against me using that towards that, because I would still go there and accomplish the same things. I love the area. I have family on the peninsula across from Seattle. That'd be awesome to see them too, and it'd be a really good experience too. And I'm going back to the Australia thing. Nothing bad on the people that have offered to put a place up there. I know they got stuff going on. And I know that I've got stuff that I got to make sure happens if I'm going to fly for 26 hours or more or whatever to get over there. So again, I think I want to go this route. I want to tell you guys that. I don't want it just to be like, that's great, we can go. What sucks is that I have now a set of PAX tickets for Australia purchased. So if there's any of you guys that are there in Australia that are thinking about going, let me know, and I will see what I can do about maybe even transferring ownership just to get them being able to be used. Because I looked at some of the terms on returning, and it's like, yep, I should have looked at the freaking plane tickets first, honestly. Well, I mean, that's how it goes, though, I guess. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. It was fool me once, so I'm not going to do it again. So anyway, if any of you have an issue with that have gone towards the GoFundMe, which I know I can see who, even anonymous people that wish to be anonymous, like who did what, you guys let me know in the messages or something like that. I think that I'll be able to accomplish the same goals there with less hassle of the money type thing. And I'll make sure that on my list of things for next year that is going to need to happen is that I'm going to fund my own way to, well, you guys are helping me with all this with the Patreon, super chat, stuff like that, PayPal, and but I'm going to make sure that that's put aside, that something special doesn't have to be put up. Then that'll be there. Also, we've got a couple people that is going to be sending some nice what's the word? I was gonna say swag. I hate that word. Swag, whatever. Some booty, some shirts. I got a couple of shirts worked on. Robocop sent me his logo. I've got mine, so I'm going to send a couple of special people John Bain Robocop shirts. I'm also worked on 2 more just John Bain shirts. One was the Taste the Bainbow one. I've been working on that. That was pretty fun. And I got another one with the Baniacs Attack coming together. So I'll have those up soon. Get a different shop thing going on. I might try and do spread shirts for international and locally do maybe the Printful or something. I don't know. Or maybe Amazon. They have a thing now too. But anyway, with all that there, I'm going to have some stuff out there. And there's people that I'm going to be sending stuff to because they've been so supportive. And there's a couple people that are going to get on one of a kinds only, Cripple Gaming, you're going to listen to some stuff. Hopefully you're okay. I haven't heard much from you recently. I know that you've got stuff going on. I hope you're okay. But I think that's about it. The videos of the games we're doing, we're going to keep continuing doing. They got people on the Baniac Discord. We have a great crew doing, playing the Baniac, the Dark Tide Cluster Arc, and also the Baniac Attacks Conan server modded one. Great people there. Also, there's a couple new things coming up that I'm planning on, and we got some cool things to think about doing. But either way, vlogs will start hopefully this coming up weekend. It's a holiday weekend for me, so I've been working my butt off this weekend to try and prep more stuff for that. Again, learning how to use cameras and stuff, getting more physically active, changing my diet over to where I have energy and I'm not so or sad. So that's helped a lot. Also, I got to give out a lot of love to some other YouTubers out there too. Robocop, he's a cool guy. He's an amazing guy. He's a good friend. I feel like he's a friend. Some people only intranetarily, but he has been extremely supportive, a very good person, regardless of what opinions might be of what you see on videos and stuff. And he deserves a lot more love than he gets. I just wanted to say that. Also, the way Crojack has been, he is a person that also deserves love from people. And, if you go over there, you hadn't seen him before, tell him I sent you, or at least said something for him, because he deserves to know that people do appreciate what he does for other people. I am a very community-based person. That's what the Discord is. I have the Discord on this window here. Let's kind of look that way. This is the Discord is. Trying best way I can interact with people there. Also the Twitter. But he's the same way, and I really feel like that is the right way to grow as not just I think a content creator, but also as just a person. Views don't mean anything. Well, views mean something. I'm sorry. Views don't mean as much as the people that you interact with on a daily basis through those videos, the people that do back. So anyway, thanking people. Crojack's another person like that. Also, Krusty has been very kind and opened the door for playing some PlayerUnknown with him and Crojack and Hypercore Ripper, which I don't know him as well, but he has been very positive type of person as well. Never said anything negative, and has been a pretty fun guy. I've checked out his videos. He's a pretty fun guy. I like him. But those are one the actual content creators I really want to give some love out to. Also, gotta give some love out to Hrothgar. He's been amazing in the Conan series. He's been helping, making the engine of the wheels of engines turn for it. So pound up, my brother. Actually, we're looking at another game that's not supposed to be available for at least a couple of years that we're going to jump in head full on. Actually, the whole Baniac Discord, everyone that's in there that can wants to jump in can get the game. We're gonna go in and claim a piece of it. We'll talk about that more later, I guess. But anyhow, like I said, the schedule's changing. I'm gonna not put out videos. I'm not gonna schedule videos for Sunday. I might stream sometimes on Sundays. I might put out videos on Sundays. If there's not anything though, I'm not going to have that. You'll know that it's not scheduled. And I'm going to change my banners so you can see that. So the stream's on the right day. That's on the right day. I was just trying to get the merchandise stuff right too. So anyway, guys, just let me know what you think about the PAX thing. Hopefully you'll like the vlogs, the real vlogs, life vlogs that are coming. And as always, thank you guys so very much. And you have a good night.